guys, welcome back to some more Spazcraft here. I have been cleaning up Skating's prank. He put pumpkins everywhere. You can see it's even up in the tree there. He had like a whole bunch up along the side over here, and I was like thinking maybe he was leading me somewhere to some box of goodies, but unable to find anything. There's still some in some areas that I haven't quite cleared yet, but I'll be working it as I go along. Nothing's changed much. I just wanted to mention at the start of this episode because I had a wrong realization of understanding the spawn chunks. I had to look up again what they do. So crops do not grow in a spawn chunk unless a player is there. The redstone still runs, but the crops do not grow. So these will not run unless players are on. However, now that they're over here, no matter which player member of Spazcraft is on playing, if they are at their house basically working, then these are running. So they're definitely getting way more drops than they were over here. That's already been the case just from people playing in general. The other thing is animals so things won't spawn unless a player is near, which includes mobs, but it also includes animals. So chickens will lay eggs, I believe, but if the eggs are launched, they will not spawn anything unless a player is nearby. So if we build that chicken farm, it'll have the same thing, or it just won't really work. Unless that is the case. And I'm probably going to make 2 chicken farms, one that shoots the eggs to get cooked chicken and especially just really to get feathers, and then have another chicken farm that does nothing but lay eggs. Although you could get like both of those to work, I guess. Once like there's like an overflow or something maybe, but otherwise I'll probably just do like 2 separate ones because you really just want the eggs to recycle to generate that stuff. So hopefully that won't become too much lag. But I haven't really worked on anything down there. I'm going to work on the room. What I wanted to come up here and do, in addition just to get more wood and resources, was to work on that enchanting room, because I want to get that set up since people seem to be coming here to use it. And just for my own sake, and to build something, just to get something built in this room in my house that can kind of help me build some theming, maybe get some inspiration for what to do. And I think it's going to go right here, depending on the size. I've got the YouTube video pulled up from Susuma, and I'm going to go ahead and work on that. I'll update you guys along the way. I'm going to have to clear out a room and then make all of my supplies, which I have enough for because I've got the sticky pistons for it. I've got the building materials, so I should be good, and it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's sleep just so we don't have any misfortune with creepers wandering in through the open doors I have in a couple locations. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. Well, I've ran into a problem rather quickly. The dimensions for this will not fit. There is the other side of the mountain, not too far from that. I could kind of maybe squeeze it in if I push it that way, but I don't want to cramp in that walkway and the upstairs. So this actually has a much better idea of doing some other sort of room building purpose with this side where you can have a view out or an access out. So I'm going to move this. This is unfortunately not going to fit in this space because it's 7 by 9 by 5. And the front section is going to be kind of enclosed, so I just realized that's probably not a good spot for it. So I thought maybe down on the first floor might actually work. Just have bedrooms and other things upstairs, and maybe like, I'm not sure where I want to build this now. I like the idea of having this stuff over here. So I don't know if I should just go straight ahead and build it like straight back, or second floor straight back. Maybe maybe like here, straight back, because I guess it could be something that's upstairs. Because this kind of threw me off, so I'm going to find another spot for it. My gosh, Skatem put pumpkins everywhere. I dug back here and there's pumpkins, but there looks to be a cave. Oh, I noticed there's a cave here, but whoa. Whoa. Now I wonder if that connects. Oh, this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely fantastic. Right here, drop this down, dig out to the right, you're going to be close down. This is how we're going to get down to that underground water cavern where I'm going to have my base down there. This is how we're going to get to it, right here. This is it. I don't know if that connects somewhere, but it's got grass in it, so it goes somewhere, I think. That is awesome. And I think we can connect that somehow. I think that's just gravel down there. I don't think that's a cobble block from somebody. Maybe Skatem came in from down below and came up or something that I'm not aware of. I've dug like 3 places. Like I was like, I'll put it over here, but then there's no room really this way because of that again. And I was gonna try to build it like straight back in the middle, but I don't want to like kill the ability to expand this room. And I was like, I'll go here and to the left, and then of course this is here. So I might actually do like right here in this section. But at the same time, it's like, well, I want to be able to access all of this. Oh, lagging out. Roommates are on the internet. That's all that means. Yeah, like this place just wouldn't be used as like an access or windows. With the flat stone wall, you can do that with windows and views and things, but this curved area you really can't, and I could always build this out a little bit. So I think I'm going to do it back here, kind of like next to where I'm going to build some of this stuff, so that'll probably be exactly where I'm going to clear. I'll build this right here, clear this out, and because it needs to be kind of flat with the floor, so I'll have to do this where, like, you know, it does step up a little bit to do that. But yeah, I'm going to take some of these out. I wonder where else he put these. I'm going to be finding these, like, throughout the entirety of the server map. Alright, that's that one up there. Okay, I'm back to work now. Alright, Skatum's off to the, oh, what is this? Take your lapis with interest. Thanks for the lapis, by the way. He was here dropping that off, and wanted to show what I've built here. Unfortunately, I think I set this off by 1. I thought that this front block face would not have redstone visible, and it does, so I really wish that this was all slid back by 1. I'm not sure if I'm going to move it, because I might just, you know, make this act like this is a wall here, you know, and have the wall front face right here, I think is what I'm going to do, and I got this back open. I cleared this out too far by 1, really. I could have left this last one here and then pushed it all the way back even 1 more, so I don't know. I kind of messed up on the dimensions of it a little bit, but I didn't know if I needed space to build. You know, sometimes when you do redstone, you need all this space around to walk around, like the sugarcane farm down there, where this one was all the redstone I could place while I was actually on the contraption. I didn't need to clear out the space around it, but I wasn't too sure what I was going to have. Well, let me go ahead and show you what I built. It obviously needs to be made to look a lot better than this. I'm going to leave the dark oak down here where the buttons are, I think, but I think I'm going to change the rest of the stuff, and obviously fill this in and decorate it and all that good stuff, and I'll be working on that. But basically the idea behind this is based on the button you press, there's 15 levels of redstone power, and there's 15 bookshelves, so each bookshelf is basically at just a power level, and the comparators will control that by doing some computer math here with some addition and subtraction based on what button you press and how much of the power is coming in, how many bookshelves there are, and how far along on the outside this power should travel. So if you see here, I have 1 bookshelf. This brings up 1 bookshelf, and you can do your enchantments for things. Let's see, what do we got here? Efficiency 1. And then you got 2 bookshelves, and basically you can really nail this down if you're looking for a specific thing. You know, the ones I made in the past where you basically flip, there's like none, you flip a lever, it brings up like this half, you flip a lever, it brings up the back, you flip a lever, it brings up, you have it like set into thirds. But I think this is kind of a neat idea. It's weird that I think the server, me lagging, is making this like invisible. But you basically can do 1 at a time, depending on how much you want. If you want to keep breaking up the levels or you're trying to get a specific level, until you eventually get, I need to put light in here as well, which is actually going to be kind of hard to do because I don't want to place it on the ground here because then it blocks the bookshelves, and I can't place it on top of the bookshelves because I got these here, and then these are stair blocks. So this is actually going to be really hard to light this up. I might have to actually put the floor blocks as light, or put floor blocks and put like carpets on it or something, because one thing I was learning from Sazuma is that pistons and carpet and a couple other weird blocks, light actually will travel through them, but they don't act like solid blocks. But anyways, you have all of them here. So here we go. This is a full enchantment table, and then to basically so then you can continue to reset. So all of us, say like I push this one, I have all of them, and I'm like, oh, this is too much. I actually only need it to there. Press that, it'll adjust it to that. But if you want to completely just reset all of them, because
because if you hit this first one, it still takes away all but one. So if you want to reset it completely, that's what this button up here is for. You press that, and then it'll take them all down, and you start from absolutely nothing, which is pretty neat. So it's a neat little contraption here. I think I actually like it a lot, so I'm going to have to figure all this stuff out, how I want to decorate it and make it look, because I really don't like the fact that this is all wood, you know? I don't know if I really liked the dark wood as much as I thought I would. Maybe I should have made it out of stone. But, alright, well there's that. So this is kind of complete. I'm going to go ahead and close this in and decorate it and all that good stuff, and we'll take a look at it at the end here. And all of my trees have grown, so I need to cut these down. And I want to go, I think my next project is actually going to be to clear the room out down there for, I'm actually going to probably do that next. I don't know, I just feel like clearing out that room, just doing some grinding before I actually decorate that up there. So I also want to come and just see how much of the items they've been making, because Skatum has been on for a while as well. And maybe if I know I've got the materials, the redstone and iron to make a chicken farm, so I might work on one of that too, one of those as well. Of course, Zuma has tutorials for like everything, so I'm just going to be stealing from him some more. Let's see. Oh yeah, we've definitely been getting a couple more stacks in there. And we've at least got another stack or so of cacti. So yeah, this is working really well. I assume the top floors are working and dropping down. And one thing I realized with the cacti is I probably could have lowered the ceiling down by one, but I just wasn't sure if, that's something I might actually need to test. If cacti, right, you can place a block next to or on top of sugarcane, and it'll still like keep growing up. But because you can't have a block on the side of cacti because it pops off, which is how we harvest it, if you had a block above it, would it even grow, or does a block on top also pop off the cactus? I'm not sure if a block on top, like a block on the side, will affect the cacti. But something to look at. And I mean, we have like just a couple hoppers here, and this whole thing is basically filled with eggs. Let's see. Yeah, it's completely stuffed with eggs. So yeah, this is all totally filled with eggs. So we have more than enough eggs to make a chicken farm. And then I can remove these hoppers out. And basically leave a couple chickens. Well, yeah, no, we won't need to have chickens out at all, because if we got chickens in there for food and feathers, and we have chickens in there to lay eggs, so if you need more chickens for your house for some project, you can just take the eggs and spawn them. And we can just basically kill the chickens and not have to worry about them anymore. That'll really be what's nice. Pigs, they have no purpose other than to get achievements and occasionally something else. For like food, or if you're trying to like do a project, but the cows are going to be useful, so we're going to need to probably make a cow farm room as well. And of course rabbits for our leaping potions. Oh, so much good stuff. So yeah, I'm going to clear out the room over here, I think. Although there's creepers everywhere. So I think, actually, I think it would probably be just good if I kind of mark out. Yeah. So I think three high chests will be good enough, and we can have like little walls, sections of them. So I'll need to mark. That one can be here. Then we can have this one. That's actually perfect where I marked it to. And we can have that one here. Or actually probably have that one there and then have the chicken here. Or I could do actually chicken, eggs, and then over here can be sugarcane. Okay, I see how this will probably work the best. Okay. Well, I see how this is going to work, so I'm going to work on clearing it out. Alright guys, so it has been a little while since I was in the middle of that recording. I did more work, but I just never recorded because I was doing other things, or I was on for such small amounts of time, so a lot of stuff has happened. It's actually been like over a week. Oh, perfect, the rain stopped.
So here, I want to show you some of the stuff that I have done since then, because things have really caught up nice, and I did some stuff, and I really wish I would have recorded some more as I went along, but I didn't, so sorry about that. All right, so here's the sugarcane. I flattened this out and like filled this all in. This made this all kind of nice. I think I'm going to kind of landscape this into that hillside there, and then landscape some more up here. But for now, this is good. It just, I'm in the progress of making it starting to look nice. You'll see I just added windows in there for the cacti farm. Again, I'm going to make this look better at some other point. I just don't have the resources for it. I'm seeing that I'm getting a little bit low on the FPS. I'm right at 30. If I go over here, it's 60, but as soon as I go over here and load all the chickens, oh no, I'm at 60. So I guess it's just Minecraft being Minecraft. But look, down here is our little room, and you'll see there's some new additions. I actually built the automatic chicken cooker and the egg farm. So first off, we have the sugarcane. You can see it's been running. We've been getting a lot of sugarcane. So this is slowly going to work, where this is going to fill up those 3 chests. Cacti farm has been working fantastic too, as you can see there. We're cruising our way up that. I've also done the egg farm, which you can see the egg farm is working along. I have a separate holding pin that literally just has them dropping eggs that'll fill these 3 chests up. And then I have the chicken automatic cooker back there, where I have 1 double chest that's going to fill up with feathers, which is working, and 1 double chest that fills up with cooked chicken, as that'll both come from the same thing, as the eggs won't really come from that, because as soon as they grow up big enough to drop the eggs, they get killed, or if they're in the other pen and they lay an egg, it gets fired to grow more chickens. So I guess I can show you what is back here. Yeah, lots of hoppers. My first redstone, this is actually a sorter that I built, my very first one. It took me a long time to figure out how to get it to work, but I thought I could like have it backflow chests and all that good stuff, but I didn't. So I only have 1 chest of this and 1 chest of this, but this is going to take a long time to fill up, and we'll be using the feathers for arrows because of the tipped arrows, and then food. So that's that. But you can see all the hoppers, just because I should built this over here. It was actually a pain in the butt because this right here is there's water right above these blocks, so it was kind of hard to build anything down this way, and then right here is a floor of water, so it was actually really hard to build this here if I wanted to have all of these like offered in the same location. I think I can get up here somehow. I use, this is literally just a pin of chickens with a carpet on it that they're sitting and laying eggs. But this one is a little bit better. This is Sasuma Void's video for the automatic chicken cooker that compresses. New recent one that came out like a couple weeks ago. I mean, this is so simple. Like, this is literally the farm right here. There's like redstone, there's like a comparator, then there's redstone and like 2 torches, and that's basically it. So I think I can probably actually go up here. Sorry. Yeah, so in here is the actual chickens. In here is the ones where they get shot out. And okay, yeah. So there's the ones laying the eggs. I have actually a lot in there. Probably don't need that many. It's probably causing some lag. But you can see here, as soon as they grow, the instant that they grow, I don't know how it detects it, but the instant that they grow, it launches this. Okay, maybe it's not the instant they grow. It's when it launches an egg, it like also launches this, but it does it for like a split second. So if it's grown up, yeah, like that. Okay, so it does. It does it when it shoots the egg. You can see it shoots this super fast. And basically, if the chicken is big, it'll get hit by the lava and start burning, cooked, and drop its stuff. But if it's not big, then it doesn't get fat because it pulls it in too quick before it falls down and burns them. In addition, they're on a half slab, so that really couldn't happen anyway. So that is that. It's really basic. You can just go watch this video. It's really super easy. Wow, that's running quick. I must have a lot of chickens in there. Probably don't need that many, but we'll let it run for a bit because we might as well let it run to the maximum capacity. Again, I'm not 100% certain on this for spawn chunks again, but I'm pretty sure chickens will grow up into spawn chunks, so baby animals will grow into adult animals. And then I'm pretty sure chickens lay eggs. However, when the eggs are launched, if a player is not nearby, it will not spawn a chicken. And the redstone will keep running. So I believe that's the case. So this actually will run while the players are not on. I believe, although I think this was only like here last night, or here. So maybe it doesn't run when players aren't on, because this would have been a lot more. But either way, this one will run. So like if there's like a bunch of baby chickens there and then I log off, the baby chickens will grow, get cooked, die, and drop their stuff in here. But once those baby chickens in that holder die, they'll no longer be growing anymore until players get here. But this is already like a pretty good amount considering like I built this last night and got off. I actually built this exactly last night. So yeah, what else can we go show? I guess we'll show a couple other things. So I've spent my time doing this. The next automatic stuff I'm going to build is an automatic pumpkin and melon farm. We don't quite have the melon seeds yet, so I'm going to wait till we have that. I want to build that probably for Gur, because Gur is doing something over here. And speaking of Gur, she got us extra sheep, so we now have all of the animals. And you can see I got rid of this farm over here because it just was not needed. I left like these couple here in case somebody wants to have like baby chickens in their like house, or build baby chickens for like a build, or they wanted chickens for a build basically. We'll leave a couple here as easy access, but that's about it. There's no need for them to be here. We'll keep breeding these up. Of course we have all these, and then we are in the new update since the last one. There's been like 2 snapshots since the last one I was on. One was, both of them were basically bug fixes, except for the one did change rabbits. They made them like pocket edition. You can see how tiny they are. There was a whole bunch in this pen, and then they have all escaped. So I don't know if they do hop and can like get up on this and get out, or if it was because they were all bigger and then they changed models and they just like glitched like into the sides of things and it was just a mess. I'm thinking that might have been what it is. Oh, actually no, it's not, because that one has escaped since I last checked this last night. So we're gonna get rid of this and see how the heck they're getting out of here. Because that's not cool that they're getting out of here. But they now eat all of the crops, and not just carrots, and they also have better drops. So it's much easier with looting to get, you can actually like get rabbit foot to make potions of leaping, which is actually really cool. Kind of excited that we can actually have that now. It's not like super rare, you get one and that's it. Okay. This is Skate. I'm building this over here. It's a really cool house. I think this is just a basic spawn shop. I believe that's all this is going to be. It's a basic spawn shop, and or maybe it's not, because this isn't how like I pictured it being. But he was going to, because I don't know where you put like all of our chests and stuff. This might be some sort of other spawn building, but he is going to make some sort of spawn shop, and it's basically just going to be a room where we don't like things we don't want for trade. It's going to be, okay, this is just extra junk that I don't want, and anybody can take it that needs it. So each of us will have like a chest in this room that we'll do that with. It won't be a place like, some of us will be building shops where it's like, hey, I want to trade this for this, or I'm selling this for this. But his case will not be doing that. He was just going to build one that's just, okay, I have extra stuff, I'm going to trade it. I don't want to trade it. You can just take it if you want it and put it in that chest. And I thought that was a great idea. I was like, yes, I will do that. Gur is building this stuff over here. I haven't made it up to see her house yet. Next time she's on, now she was on with her last night, we'll follow her up and she can give us a little tour of her place. Oh look, stuff's spawning up there. She's building this. She took advantage of the, yeah, she took advantage of the place that I had carved out last time. Oh, whoops. Now will they fall through? That's interesting. She took advantage of it and is basically making a food emporium. And it's basically going to be all the food. So she'll just, we have the cooked chicken down there, but once we maybe get a bunch of iron, I'll pipe it over here or something. But this is basically for crops. She's just going to put it's for food. So if you need food, you come here and you get it. That's what she's working on. And I figured maybe over here is where I'd build the automatic pumpkin and stuff farms. But so she's building this over here. I guess she can just do manual trips from over there to get resources to craft food to come over here and put it in the chest, because it's basically just going to be for everyone to come and get, to build or to eat. And these are actually rideable now. They weren't before. They were a little glitched, but they fixed that in the bug update, and you can see how much health it has. Ooh, whoops. Let's go right here. 1, 2. Wow. This can jump 3 blocks and has a ton of health. So she has this now, which is really awesome. Where are they coming from? I hear another one. I know there was 2 of those guys. But yeah, she's building this little place. Alright. Next. That was donating hay to get this built. See, she's building more farms. So we're trying to work on making sprucing up Spawn just a little bit, making it a bit nicer, building paths, building some more public buildings. And I think we're all working on doing that. So it's coming together a lot. It's coming together well for the little bit of time we've been playing. Skatem has been building a lot of stuff up there. I haven't seen it. I've been seeing it in some of his videos. He's building up quite a lot of stuff. Oh, the other thing I did is I realized how easy nether travel is. So about 800 blocks in that direction is the desert that we were at before, and it's really not that far. It's just a pain in the butt to get to because of the amplified terrain. I got us a bunch of sand. I needed more glass for this. I was like, I'll need sand later. So I went to the nether. I literally went and got some obsidian. I walked 100 blocks in the nether on flat ground, built a portal, went through it, and I ended up in the desert next to a savanna. So that's basically a portal set to go to the desert and get sand. Now I was like, wow, that'll be really useful. I'm going to go ahead and make a portal that goes to the mushroom biome, which is like 800 blocks that way. One that goes to the mesa, which will probably actually be like 500 blocks in the nether. And then where else is going to be? Oh, to the ocean, to go to the ocean monuments to fight those and to tear those apart. Because I would really like some sponges and stuff to work on some projects. So I was like, yeah, I'll do all of that. That'll be great. It's really easy, so I'll just have to go get some obsidian and do all of that, and it'll be awesome. Okay, so up here, there had been a creeper incident on this bridge. Grr. I need to build something nicer as well. But that I used that bridge to go over to Skatem's, and I don't know what is making this terrible noise outside. I live like a couple blocks away from the power plant that's like on campus, and sometimes it just makes these horrible noises, and it sounds like it's right outside my window, and I don't know why. It's like a couple blocks away. I have the sliding glass door is like our window in my apartment. It's like how the windows are. It's kind of weird, one of those like French balcony things, and it doesn't. The one has like gaps in it and leaks, and the wind hits me like head on. So we had a cold front come through yesterday, and the winds were blowing at like 40 miles an hour with snow, and it was just like it seeps through, and then it causes like this horrible draft. And that horrible draft is just like, I woke up this morning, it was like 52 degrees in the apartment because I didn't have the heat on when I went to bed, and the draft was just killing it through. Oh, I went ahead and closed in this. I'm not a fan of this hallway and feeling cramped when you come in here. I don't like that. I like if it was more open, but obviously with this design, it's the way it has to be. I showed you this already, this is done, but I did close this in a little bit and make it a bit nicer. So I'm not really sure about this building style, really. I don't know. I have no idea. That back wall is still open in there. What else? I found another pumpkin that Skatem had. So we'll go ahead and take that. Oh, there's another one. Didn't see that one. So there's 2 more pumpkins. We're still finding pumpkins from Skatem. Oh, I remember what. Remember we found this over here? I went ahead down. I made a staircase because I wanted to show you guys. This actually connects down to the open water down there, and it's awesome. And we have a really cool access point thing now. Ooh. There we go. He just backed himself off that. So up there is my house. You have this right here. There's actually a second little one that, you know, see it nudges up a little bit. And then there's this whole giant hole. And then there's the water that flows down, and the actual cavern is like right in this part. And then over there is my little hole. So this is a whole ledge here that I can jump down and go in. Oh, was he shooting at me? He was shooting at me. Look how far he was trying to shoot me. So that's really cool that that's down there. We can go to that. I think this will be really neat. we can literally just have a drop like out of my floor that goes straight down, all the way down, and you can land in the lake and then go swim over to my other place. So, all right. What else? I think that's about all that I've done. I really need to do some more mining. I just need some general more resources, more XP, more diamonds and iron. That's really what I need. And I'm gonna also be getting some obsidian while I'm down there, I think, and make some portals to go to some of these other places to explore. I'd really like to go to a monument. The Nether. We also need to find a Nether fortress. So that needs to happen as well. But my plan is to sit around all afternoon, play some Minecraft. School has been crazy, but I finished some midterms and I'm not working today, so I have the whole day just to chill, which I'm kind of excited to. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode. This episode might be a little short, but we did do a couple of these things. I didn't really show the progress of building them, but I did show you what they've turned out to be. And I think I'm going to go do some mining off screen, and then as things happen and I build some portals, I'll be sure to time in with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I have been Mike. If you're really enjoying this series, please be sure to like and comment. I've been getting some really good feedback on this, and so far this has been doing remarkably well. What is this horrible? I don't know if you guys can hear this. My mic, it sometimes goes where you can hear it, but I'm just going to go before this thing blows up because all I see is like a wall of steam. So maybe it's blowing up. That would not be good. I will talk to you guys later. See ya.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to check out some more Minecraft, why not check out my Sky Factory 2 Let's Play with Zerthig and Necker by clicking here in the top left. If you'd like to see something else, you can check out my Eidolon Let's Play that I'll be finishing this summer by clicking here in the top right. You can follow me on Twitter down below, and then if you'd like what you've seen so far and you have yet to subscribe, click the big banner below.